Standing side headlock, Rick Morton on Dr. Bill. Referee Jerry Calhoun. Morton in. He goes over the top, waits on Irwin, who gets up, and Morton takes him over and down. Nice mare as he banged him into that mat.
Little misdirection play there.
Yes, sir.
It was where Irwin wasn't looking for him.
Irwin was looking the other way when he fogged him in. He's ready to get up and get a hold of him. Rick in there with a side headlock on it. But look at a move by Irwin. Oh, I see. Referee pushes him back over, saying, knock it off with a tight. Rick Morton. Hanging in. Giving away about 38 pounds, something like that, isn't he, baby?
He sure is.
Over the top. Underneath. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. He didn't avoid that one. And as you were mentioning last week, I think, in Bill's match in there, this guy can really fly with that foot and that knee.
Oh, yeah. He gets them high in the air.
There's the knee. Yeah. Because of his mouth and some of his irritating ways, as brash as he is, I think a lot of people might have a quick judgment that Irwin is just a rule violator, and that's all. Oh, there's that big foot again. But he's for real, Dave. There's no doubt about it. Oh, shot from Rick. Referee warning them both about the fence, and you see how much good it does. They're both worked up. Rick Morton with a taste of that world title shot. He likes to stay right up in contention, and he knows Irwin is a stepping stone right back into another title. And Irwin hits the corner with a knee. In case you just joined us, Killer Carl opened up with a win on Tony Boyle's spinning leg lock. Going for that figure four in there. This could be it. What a move by Rick Morton. That's the kind of polish the guy's picked up, because let me tell you, that is no easy one to learn, and Rick putting it on. Dr. Bill, the big guy, thrashing, rolling, takes Morton over. Look at Rick holding to the figure four.
He got to the rope.
Yep, he got the rope. Irwin, a smart move, and look at right back again. Rick Morton again, the second time, going after that figure four. Locks him up, hooks the leg. In pain, as boy, that will stretch you every way for Sunday. Rick Morton has found a vulnerable spot. And Dr. Bill uses that weight advantage and rolls over to the ropes, Dave, and that's going to be a break again. A tough break for Rick Morton.
One place that 38 pounds comes in, right there.
Yeah, he just rolled him. As Morton came in, Irwin shot that. Rick Morton going over to wheel around on it, and Irwin slammed him with a foot. Hit his shoulder into the turn. Three. Look, he's got his tight. Referee counted 3 on it, but at the last minute, I don't know whether you saw it or not, but Irwin, who had kicked him into the ring post, grabbed his tights to get that weight up on top.
Yes, he sure did. But Irwin's hand is raised, 4:59, just under 5 minutes.
Crowd talking to referee Jerry Calhoun, and Calhoun discussing the tight situation with Bill Irwin. Well, okay, what was the time on it?
4:59.
4:59 in there. And Rick Morton, who had it going, I loved it, man, the way he went with that figure four leg lock.
Beautiful hold, twice.
Twice he had it. He was going back in there a third time. Looked like he was going to spin out on it when Irwin reached up with that foot and kicked him right into that doggone rope. And then he had to resort to using the tights to get his weight up on top. So the winner in 4:59 is going to be Dr. Bill over Rick Morton. Whale of a match in there, and tough loss for Rick Morton, but a great showing indeed. We got more action. The King, Jerry Lawler, is going to be out here with us in just a moment. back out here and going to be ready to go with handsome Jimmy Valiant and Ken Wayne, who will be in action in a one-fall 50 moment. I want to take this opportunity to welcome back, and I'm a little embarrassed about it last time that he was visiting here, Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry's got some interesting news, and I'm thrilled about it. And here he comes out here now. Yeah, come on around if you would, Jerry. Bring it on up here. Good to see you.
Over there?
Okay. Fred Davies' mic there. I had said a little bit earlier, I was a little embarrassed about your last visit out here. It kind of ended up in a situation when Rich got a little nasty about the whole thing and kind of pushed you down.
Well, you weren't nearly as embarrassed as I was.
Hey, listen, I got to show you this. Let me hold this up. You haven't seen it either. First, let me show that to you. See, came out of Kennett, Missouri in there, and it says up at the top, put this in your face, Rich Lawler's the king. You see that fist up there, John Connolly from Kennett, Missouri. Hey, is that kind of reminiscent? A little artist picture here on the wrestling?
That's the way I started.
Yeah, boy.
Don't tell that story again, Mike. We've heard that enough.
We've heard it too much. Okay, we talked the last time about the fact that you were going into kind of a new, it was not exactly experimental. We found out, I made the mistake of saying it was experimental, they've been using it. But this electronic deal of putting a coil over your cast and that whole thing, and so yesterday you went and had an X-ray taken. Huh?
Yeah, I had an X-ray taken.
Yeah, I got it right here, and I want to hold this up. Now this is not Ben Casey or anything like this, but I think it's interesting, and particularly Jerry, if you could take my pen right there, because my hands are going to be kind of involved here, and can you reach over here and point to the brake? Can you
but I'll have to hit you in the head to do it, but that, we don't care about that. But well, okay, what happened on the thing?
There we are.
I think you can see the small bone here is what I had cut back in half. This is a front view and a side view here.
Yeah.
The small bone was cut in half in the surgery about 3 weeks ago to enable this larger bone to go ahead and push back
maybe it was holding it apart.
Holding it
right?
apart.
Yeah.
The real problem, even though that looks kind of bad right there, the real problem that I've had was this portion right here.
Yeah.
It looks good on this side, but it needs to be
all right. And how about on this side right over here? This
right in there. Yeah.
Right there. It's coming together now. Unless the people had seen the other X-rays, I don't think they could really appreciate the fact. Thank you for bearing with us on that.
That doesn't really look good, but it looks good to me, but compared to what the other ones look like.
Yeah, it's coming together, and that's the important thing about it, and that's something that has not happened, man. 7 months is the front part of that thing hasn't come together, and it's coming together now.
Sorry, maybe some light at the end of the tunnel. There,
boy, don't you know that this fellow sitting right here is thrilled about it because, like you say, light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. Sit here with us on this handsome Jimmy Valiant, Ken Wayne.
I'll be glad to.
Okay, baby. All right. We made a comment a few minutes ago. We had 2 major title situations happen, as you well know. The Gilberts twice. I never would have believed it once, but they overcame the size and defeated Mongol and Croup and won the Southern Tag. And handsome Jimmy smoked his way into...
Speaking of smoking.
Mercy.
Hello, Rancher.
Hello, Jimbo.
We're just like General Hospital, right? Must say, look at this boy right here. He combed and rolled his tinted hair.
What should you say? The handsome Jimmy going around doing his number with the crowd, and here a Star is Born. Watch it.
It reminds me of Cheech and Chong all rolled into one.
Okay, championship wrestling or something. We got kind of a combination variety show here today. But handsome Jimmy holding up that Southern heavyweight belt. He's mighty proud of it, and he's got good reason to be, too. We're going to have to get rid of the belt, the jacket, the hat, and I think the cigar will have to go. Okay, official introductions. Introducing in 192 out of Memphis, Tennessee, on the left of the screen, Ken Wayne. And on the right of the screen, 242, the Big Apple, New York City, handsome Jimmy Valiant, the Southern Heavyweight Champion. Obviously, this is not a title match. It is a one-fall, 15-minute time limit bout. Ken Wayne, back in action. We haven't seen him here in a pretty good while. We're ready. Bell time, and here we go. Offense. And he's just got a dedication, Jerry. Jimmy Valiant singing, "This is dedicated to one I love." Paul Morton, your referee.
Did you say this is the first time Ken has wrestled on TV?
Yeah, it's been the first time back on Championship Wrestling.
Car accident?
Since his automobile accident, right.
Well, somebody once told me that he doesn't drive a car, he aims it, and I guess that's what happened.
Jimmy, pretty good size advantage in here, but nice. Ken Wayne got all the makings, boy. Uh-oh, look at that. Hey, look at that kid. Wow.
Yeah, I did, Andy. I saw it.
Handsome Jimmy made the applause for Ken Wayne. Jimmy saying, hey, brother.